Look at that.
All right. So what is it like to travel on a whim? Well, it's like this. You arrive in Cape Breton and you're looking forward to the Cabot Trail and you think that's where you're headed. But you end up camping beside of an ocean, meeting a local that lives there and doing something you totally never planned to do and loving it the entire time.
Here's our spot tonight. The ocean is right over there. We're glad we're here. We're real excited about seeing this part of Nova Scotia.
Here's our view tonight as we sit out. We have a few hours that we can sit out and enjoy the sunset tonight if the bugs don't get too bad. I think we just changed our mind. That gentleman leaving, well, he stopped and asked if we were tourists. And our first reaction, he's going to ask us not to stay here because this is a local spot. But instead, he shakes our hand and says hello and welcome to Cape Breton. And by the way, we need to come to one of their events they're having tonight, and invites us to one of their private events. And he even said, no one's going to get your spot, so come on up there and then come back.
Ging through in a fair, but while came a showery were wake up when he could fly. He me go on, fragile one, he me go on, dreamer one, he me caper to mountain.
That was a really good surprise.
Thank you, Ian, for inviting us to come.
That
And
was awesome.
just a super surprise. And the neatest thing is watching all the young people there
And I think that's what they
embracing
were
centuries of
celebrating.
culture like that. It's just awesome.
Hopefully get to find more of this stuff to share with you.
Yeah. And I hope Maggie has been good in the van because we left her.
Anything. I bet she's laying on the bed. What do you?
I think so, probably so. We'll go check on her and make sure she's okay, and we'll get back to our campsite before it gets dark and watch the sunset. Are you happy? Are you happy? So are you happy? For us, traveling on a whim really makes us happy for some reason. A whim is defined as a sudden desire or a change of mind, especially one that is unusual or unexplained. It's also a windlass for raising ore, gems, or water from a mine. Sometimes when you travel on a whim, well, if you're really lucky, you find a gem. This day, well, it was a gem. If you've never traveled on a whim, we really, really recommend it. So we're out this morning walking Maggie on the little trail that's right beside where we boondocked last night. And you know it's a different kind of trail when you get out here, and there are little dirt bikes and motorcycles and ATVs that use the trail as well. So you can walk on it, you can ride a bike on it, but you can also take an ATV or a motorcycle. The rule is kind of really cool. It says, Wheels give way to heels. I didn't know they were Tar Heel fans.
It's fine, it's fine.
It's okay, I'll go on down and we'll figure out where we could park. Well, we looked on the map, but guess we didn't look close enough. There was a parking lot right there, right at the trail entrance. And we're going back south now, which means we're going to end up probably turning around where we spent the night last night. So we're definitely one of those channels that kind of get ideas from us, but don't do as we do, because that was not the best place to park for sure. Get it, bud. Yes. Good girl. Right. Way to go, buddy. Hurry, it's floating off. Get it? No.
Better come back.
Better come back. It's going to float off. That was smart. That was good. You looking for your stick? It's gone. It's gone.
You knocked me down, swept my feet off the ground, left me on the floor. Hard to resist, got me looking like this, like the one before. 'Cause I must be strong, 'cause this might go on for long. 'Cause I was wrong, and he's always there for me.
So we're just about back. I have one bar left. We have gone way too far.
But ready to flee from this all. Hard to be standing on your own. Hard to be standing on your own.
The bike ride took so long last night that you can tell how tired I am. The bike ride took so long today that unless there's just a lot of people here, we came right back to the same place we spent the night last night, because it's perfect for Maggie. Beautiful views. We felt safe. No bugs hardly at all, except when there were bugs.
Good place to walk, Maggie.
Good place to walk.
Yeah.
Really good
Beautiful
view. Beautiful views. And none of the places we have lined up coming up further up the coast or anything like this. So we're going to take advantage of this one, since we were only about 15 minutes away from it when we got back in the van. Feel good?
Yep.
Who says you have to go to a big city to go to a spa?
Left on the floor, looking up, wanting more. This is so unreal. Out of my mind, how could I be so blind? How could I not see? I must have been wrong. 'Cause your love is strong for him. Why would it not be? He's always
So now we're going to crank up the echo and head towards the hike.
Off we go.
Off we go, baby. Let's go.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
So there's a Mabu and there's a West Mabu, but you're Mabu.
You're my boo too.
Happy boo, happy you. Crap, what's going on up here? Look at all these people. How do we just keep finding dozens of people like this?
Maybe they're having a...
Why people just walk in the road? The girl's got her pajamas on there. Hey, whatever works. Why did it bring us this way?
I wonder what's wrong with this
I
truck.
don't know. I don't know what's going on with all these things. I wish I knew what we're...
Continue on Main
Let's
Street
get
for
going.
1.5 kilometers.
What do we get in the middle of?
What is it?
What are we in the middle of?
A parade.
Uh-oh.
We had our yearly festival is this weekend, so we.
They have bulldozers in their parades up here. Look at that.
Happy Hunter and a
They
boat.
have boats in a parade. We've been to places that have boat parades, but they're never really on land like this. But that's really cool.
That is a cool little boat.
How you doing? We should turn around and get in the parade. Those are nice people right there. They got a backhoe. Speaking of backhoe, my uncle was crazy. And he told me one time that he had a girlfriend that was so ugly she couldn't be a front hose. She had to be a backhoe. Oh, look at that. That guy's got a sports car. That's why he's in the parade. Yep. Snowmobile Club. Look at that. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Look at that.
Winter, winter, chicken dinner. Here
All
we
right,
are.
we've made it through it.
Mike C. Bikes.
Our first Cape Breton parade. Awesome.
This is a pretty drive.
It's getting serious now. We've been having a good time, but this is, gosh, this is breathtaking.
Beautiful.
And yes, it is a dirt road going beside of the cliffs and the ocean.
Something's in the air. I can feel it everywhere. Every color seems to bloom, and there's light in every room. Now that you're looking up, I can see it in your eyes that lately it's been tough. But now the sun is rising. I'm waiting, people. Let's be new people. There's summer. Don't let me down, down, down. Don't let me down, down, down. I wanna be up.
I hurt my foot, Mama.
I think it's that front one. She keeps holding it up.
I don't spill anything. It happened when she tried to run.
She might have just hit a rock. Might have bruised it. Yeah.
I think I hurt my foot, Mama. I don't have 4-wheel drive anymore. What? This road?
Yeah.
So are we crazy? We were just asking ourselves that. We come all the way to New Brunswick and then PEI and then to Nova Scotia and up to Cape Breton. And our idea of fun is finding a dirt road somewhere and exploring to go to a waterfall. Is that crazy? What do you think,
I
sir?
don't think so.
You don't think
it's
so?
It's a different way of seeing the area.
We don't see a lot of 5-star restaurants doing it this way. Okay, first impressions. This land is traditionally unceded, unsurrendered, unmarked territory. Please use with respect. The Lit Up Adventures community welcomes you. By the way, if you haven't guessed yet, we're going to be hiking to Egypt Falls. Maybe. Yeah. Yeah, we had a really, like a little over an inch of rain yesterday and last night, so we expected that it would be muddy. It is a little more four-wheel drivey. I did. Okay. Yeah, I know. Crocs are not the right thing to wear.
Maggie's reward for climbing down. Wow. This is awesome.
So that was worth it. That waterfall. Wow, Egypt waterfall. Really cool. Hard coming down. Gotta think it's gonna be really hard going back up. We're all kind of cleaned up from the mud. Completely changed clothes.
Yeah. Owen wore long pants and got mud all up the legs of them. So we had to wash our shoes off, wash Maggie off. The hike was awesome. It was very muddy, but you know, it rained last night. So, you know, we kind of expected that. Lessons that we learned.
I'll say one.
Okay.
ABW.
Always bring water. We thought it was, you know, less than a mile hike. So we thought, well, we're not going to need any water.
But it was
Very strenuous.
It was a mile, I don't know, of scurrying up and over and rock climbing, and you saw on rocks, on ropes, and hand ladders and everything else. It was extremely fun. It may be approaching the limits of what 265-year-old people should do this remote. But what's number 2? Is that it? Bring water shoes?
Bring water shoes and actually try to go across the falls.
Okay.
And another thing, it's getting really crowded here now, so I would definitely come early because it looks like it's a great spot for locals here to actually go down there and get the water.
Wear bug spray probably, because it's a little buggy in the woods, and there's no wind blowing today, so you got to be careful of that.
And Maggie did really great going down, but she got really tired going up. So for little legs, it would be
just know you might have to carry them.
And she's 10, so so that's another thing. But I think that's it. What we learned. But it was a great payoff. The waterfalls were absolutely beautiful.
And I think now head towards Baddock? Is that what
About it. Yeah. And then we'll be getting on the Cabot Trail.
Wow.
Not today,
Not
but
today,
tomorrow. But we're heading that way.
Yeah. All righty.
So we're getting excited. Here we go.
Another really important lesson that we learned: always check the map and know which way you're driving, because sometimes just traveling on a whim means you make a wrong turn. You end up going over a hunting mountain that you didn't mean to go over.
I hope I don't have to turn around.
I do too. Hope you don't meet anybody.
Just pick a good line and go, right?
You did good.
And lesson number 10.
Listen to
When
your
you-
wife.
When your wife says, I think he's going to tell you to turn around up there, you should listen, because there's only one thing worse than driving off into the middle of the woods on an old dirt road. And I love this. This is exploring, and we love exploring.
Yeah, we do.
But now I got to turn around because it looks like this dead ends. But we don't have very much further to go. I got to go find a place that we can back out and turn around. Hopefully I do not have to back all the way back to that last parking area there. Hopefully.
So this is what's ahead of us. So, and not much of a road past it. He could make it, yeah. There's no reason to.
We got to turn around.
Yeah. So I think you can turn around right here.
Yeah.
Or you can turn around up there. Which one you want to do?
So the plan is I'm going to pull up to where Lynn is, back into that little field area there. Hopefully it'll hold us. And then do maybe an Austin Powers K-turn or something. We'll see.
There's a little creek on the side over here that I want to make sure he was aware of and not getting too close. Far enough! Far enough! I was afraid if he was getting all the way in the grass, part of his tires on the gravel that he couldn't turn around, but he's more of a better driver than I am. I think he's got it this time. I was kind of afraid that you were...
Going to hit the ditch over here.
No, I was afraid that you were going down in that grass and getting in that grass. It could be really, really slick.
Yeah, I was watching how far I was falling down. It did sink down quite a bit.
Yeah.
So
And you were...
we did okay, didn't we?
Yeah, you did great. You did great.
It's easy to do.
Yeah, it's an adventure. So
It is. I'm glad you feel that way. That's cool. That's it right there, guys.
That's it.
But now watch
Well,
this.
we got to get back out of here too. So hey.
Yeah.
There's a bridge we're going over. Been here a while. Important sign we should have seen when we were coming through here. No exit.
And the cloud above me. Sun setting. It's beautiful here. We're at another Harvest Host at Big Spruce Brewery. And man, that's an awesome place. We've enjoyed our stay here. And look who's with us. Max and Ann were parked down there whenever we pulled in. And we didn't know they were going to be here. They didn't know we were going to be here. But we met up again. It's been really good to sit out and talk and to catch up. So now we're out walking Maggie, and I think we'll turn in for the night. And good cool night, should sleep like babies. Well, guys, here's the view from the Harvest Host tonight. What do you think?
I think it's pretty awesome.
I love it. I just love it. Here are all the tables out here. Of course, nobody's here. We've got the place to ourselves.
It's
with
closed.
Max and Ann, it's closed already. Wow. They grow their own hops here. It is a 100-acre farm. People are the nicest you'll ever want to meet. Look, they've got wood to build fires if you want to. We got our Echo down here and their coachman. Both of them have dishes pointing up at the sky. Hard to beat, guys. Really hard to beat. Max pointed out that I was looking the wrong way for the sunset. That's just bouncing off the clouds. The sun's actually setting over here. Wow. Actually looks prettier over there, doesn't it? I don't know. The view's not as good. Wow, guys, look at the sunset from up here.
When we woke up this morning, we had no idea we were going to be spending this sunset evening with our friends Max and Ann.
We should get smacked.
This traveling on a whim means you don't really know where you're going to be spending the night. Heck, we didn't even know what area of the country we were going to be watching the sunset from tonight. But we're sure glad we did it. Here's hoping you get to travel on a whim soon too. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next week.